Okay, so I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out how this whole class changing thing works, and well, I'm probably gonna screw everything up forever so that the game becomes unplayably mixed up and confused, because it sounds like the class changing is a big complicated system.
Did somebody say class changing?
I thought you moved away or something.
I did. But I saw you floundering, struggling in the fight, but not winning.
But I did win! I did!
I see Mazu is horribly underleveled too. I'm ashamed of you.
I'm trying, but she pokes for like 0 damage half the time.
Alright, Hadriex-kun.
I know a Magikarp when I see one. Unfortunately, she only knows Splash.
Alright, Hadriex-kun. I think it's time we learn you some lessons about class changing.
Oh, this is super easy. I'll bet anything on this.
You need to upgrade your arena.
It upgrades?
Ah.
Anyway, I know that she can handle anything.
Oh yeah, you won this. If they sent a non-physical attacker, it could suck.
Well, yeah, but then their defense would suck if they were a wizard, and she'd still murder them.
Whoa.
No, you can't fight her. She's invincible.
She's a little limber in that armor somehow.
You think that's something? Watch the horses when they're barding.
Oh, I know.
Opening,
I know
around.
how they flip around and do all sorts of like wild, impossible stunt riding.
Okay, this has been really bugging me.
Holy crap! You fed that dragon.
No matter what I give to her, she won't stat increase when she
Okay,
levels.
she reached a cap for right now. You need to upgrade the temple.
Oh. Okay. She needs a stronger temple to gain strength.
Yeah, so she's actually way over leveled. Holy cow, you must have just let this thing run and kept beefing it up, huh?
Well, yeah, I didn't, like, I've had characters gain no stats or 1 stat point on a level, so at first I was just like, I'm just getting bad rolls, but when it happened repeatedly, I'm like, something's wrong!
That explains how you had all the gems and everything, too. You were just collecting stuff for a while.
Oh, of course, every single day. I log in and I collect everything. And I invite somebody in here. Effie, the best one. Though I don't really understand what this does, to be honest.
It increases the relationship value with you.
Okay.
I'd offer to give you a massage, but
You can see him barely on the stream.
Yeah, I know.
Every single time I've just been like, just staring at the wall. The wall's talking romantically with you.
Yep.
The wall will give you a massage, but it'll break you. Oh, Walchan! I didn't know you liked me so.
Let's see. Give me stuff.
oh,
Man, they're giving you Garbo, man.
Hey, that has a 100% chance of hitting.
Yeah, but at least you've been paying attention. There are a couple of items like that that are actually useful.
It's amazing how often Arthur stubs his toe on a cabbage. It happens all the time. It's a constant problem.
Or berries are raining on him, pelting him.
If you don't mind the intrusion, may I ask what you do with your free time? I think I've heard that one before.
Yeah, they only have a limited number of things that they can say between each other.
Okay. Now,
So then-
I have lots and lots of stuff.
Alright, let's go do thing.
I have...
Why do you have the Seed of Trust? Get that shit out of your inventory.
Why?
Get rid of it.
I want to use it.
It's waste of time. Let me see that.
Why?
All right,
says
Hadriex.
it says it makes them build support.
Yeah, but we don't need that at all. Alright.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. The game gave me a thing.
Let's flip through your stuff right
I should have
here.
used it by now, actually.
Let's see here. Alright, now we're talking.
So, I have lots of
Store.
gems.
Okay. Now, I'm going to teach you a couple things. Alright, flipping through all this real fast.
See, I can't find my Magikarp. I can't find any good weapon for her. Right now, she's wielding a broom because that's all I can find that's
So,
any
if you
good.
look at her... Let's see here. No. Gosh.
What are you trying to do?
I want to go to their stats. Is what I want to do. Okay, that's because it's on the bottom screen. All right, let's go ahead and scroll this up so that the audience can see this.
Okay, yeah, sure.
That's why I was looking at the wrong window. Notice that there's the sphere and an E icon. you have weapon levels. Weapon levels increase your stats slightly with the spheres. I think your accuracy and avoidance. But in addition to that, they also determine what types of weapons you can equip. So you have an E level broom. That's an E level spear. So when she goes to D, she'll be able to use much better spears.
Oh my gosh, that's what I need. Okay, how do I level that up?
You kill things with spears.
Ah, she's bad at that!
Yeah, I know. This is one of the struggles. There are actually very rare weapon or items called weapon scrolls. Alright, so then. Here's another thing. You can use certain items from the convoy directly.
By the way, Camilla is a monster. She came in at level 1 and kills everything.
I know, that's because she's a class-changed character. A Malignite is... So she's... remember I told you that in every single Fire Emblem game, they tend to give you a tiered-up character. She's the first tiered-up character you get in your party. You can see how much stronger she is than everyone else. Later on, she won't be so special, but for right now, she's really good.
So she's gonna fall behind and become the weakest late game?
No, she won't be the weakest, but she won't be quite as good. But if you use her a lot, you never know. Alright, so check this out. Let's scroll the screen. We can use items directly from the convoy. Some of these items are class-changing ones. This is promoting you from a base class to an advanced class. It makes you way more powerful. It may sound bad that you would promote early because you won't get your full stat bonuses. Every time you gain a level, you gain stat points, and you miss out on it if you promote early. But sometimes promoting a weak character early can make them effective, and that can make you win battles.
Right, how about Hajime over there? I don't need him.
Hajime?
Yes.
You cannot afford to waste these items. You only have one of them.
Well, they sell them in the shop.
Yeah,
oh,
you have limited money too.
Wow.
Okay. So this one, however, is an amazing utility seal. Instead of changing you into the promoted class, it changes you into another class that you could potentially be. A lot of characters have multiple choices. I think pretty much every one of them. Mazu, in particular, can become an archer.
Oh, that would help a lot.
Yeah, so now instead of having to directly be in an engagement, she can use a bow.
She loses a point of luck, but she gets 4 stat points for this. This is actually a huge up.
Yeah, there are multiple characters that actually have better...
But what if...
Better builds.
But what affects archery damage?
Same stats. Same
so
stats.
It's strength?
Strength is always... And there are magic weapons that use your magic stat. But other than that, it's going to be your strength, skill and speed. Skill affecting crits. Speed affecting whether you shoot twice or not. A plus 3-point bump of skill means she's gonna double or get 2 attacks and much more likely.
I thought speed had to do with that double attack, though.
Oh, actually, I misread that. So yeah, her skill means her crit chance is gonna go up and her accuracy will go up.
Accuracy.
Accuracy and crit chance, and certain skills use skill as well.
Okay. What else can I do with that seal?
Okay, let's go take a look. All right, he can promote.
It's because I've had games where I click on something like that, and it's done. It's spent before you can even see what you got. So I was afraid to even touch it.
Niles could go from being an archer to being a mage. Now, you can't see his total stat.
I need an archer.
I'm not saying to do this. We're looking around. Okay.
Sorry.
You'll notice if you look down on the bottom screen, Hadriex, it's not displaying on the stream, sorry. You can see that what his stat total will look like if he does the class change. In this case, his magic being 10 is pretty weak, so I don't think he makes a very good wizard in this case.
Yeah, but I have to have at least, like, archers. Like, after I saw the ballistas, I'm like, holy shit, I need archers.
Let's see here. So we'll flip through a couple of, we can flip through a couple of other characters here. She could become an archer, but her strength is really low. Look, it's 8. She'd be awful. She couldn't hurt anything.
Yeah. I don't think I need a...
Let's see here. Azure is a character I've done this before too. A Sky Knight means she can't use her sing ability, which...
She would become airborne. Hold on. She would continue to heal everything around her.
Right.
She doesn't have a sing ability. She doesn't have anything right now.
Yeah, she does. She can sing. If you don't know how to make her sing, then you don't know how to use Azure at all.
How do you make her sing?
Alright, I'm going to show you. Alright. Hadriex. Remember when you picked that class early on in the game?
I picked it. Yeah, I picked
you
knight.
You could actually change him over to being a knight, which would give you a huge defensive bonus. Your magic would go down, but, well,
I don't use magic.
Right, you'd be slower.
Movement, resistance.
It's kind of an equal trade in my opinion.
Yeah. So I'd lose some speed is about the only thing I find regrettable about this.
Yeah, but your survivability would go up quite a bit. I think the speed is actually don't underestimate it.
He's actually... Him as a knight is actually really good. No, paladin, that's what I wanted.
Check out what happens if you class change her into a hero.
What, a hero?
Yeah, so she can't use her staff to heal people anymore.
Ooh,
her strength...
I need her to heal, though, but...
Let's see here, strength. Let's see here, a bow knight. So mobile, highly mobile, and an archer.
Wow, a horse archer.
She'd gain a couple of points of strength, which would make her pretty relevant. Here's a strategist. This is a horseback that can use healing and magic tomes.
Okay, she'd still be able to heal.
Yeah, and in fact, her magic... No, notice her magic is 16. She actually would make a pretty good wizard. So a strategist, I think, would be the best choice for her.
Interesting. I'm going to go back to strategist. I'm thinking about it, because she'll still be able to use the healing.
Yeah.
She won't be debuffing people with knives anymore.
Which is a very valuable skill.
So she's level 12. You said I can go to level 20?
So in her case, I believe... Yeah, she can go to level 20 and then she can class change again. The maid and butler classes are different than the rest of them.
She loses a lot of defense.
Well, she's already fragile, so you gotta be careful.
Oh, man. Yeah, that is... But the added mobility... That's definitely something I might do.
Let's see here.
What else we got?
Let's see here. Let's see.
I don't think I'll be changing Elise, but let's take a look, I guess.
Let's see here.
A Wyvern Rider?
That's actually
like her sister.
That's a poor choice.
Her strength would go way up.
Yeah, but it still wouldn't be good. Mercenary, the advantage of this is that he can become a hero later, which is a really good class.
I don't like all that movement.
Let's see here.
Thanks.
Effie. A troubadour like Elise.
No! No deal. Effie is the best thing I have.
Let's see here. Arthur actually class changing him into a cavalier. Spears are more reliable. They're more accurate than axes are. So,
but his axe is actually a ranged attack, which
you
is
can
very
get ranged.
valuable.
You can get ranged spears. Every weapon has a ranged.
Oh, that would be nice.
So this is actually a consideration too. He would actually be a better cavalier. He would do less damage, but he would be more accurate.
He would be more durable too.
Yeah.
That movement.
Yeah, movement's a very big deal in this game.
That's very much worth considering there.
Yeah, now you're getting into the class changing. You're seeing the utility in this. Okay, she can go full on wizard. Let's see her magic 14 is not too bad. Let's see here. This is sword and magic tome. Just tomes, and she focuses on her offense.
Yeah, right now I don't think that she needs to be changed, because right now she is able to chew up everything and spit it out.
The skills each class gets, and it's something you'd honestly have to look up, is also very, very considerable.
Skills.
Let's see here. So she just.
You mean these things?
Yes, skills are.
Shouldn't they be popping up what they change to?
No. So once you have those skills, though, you've learned them forever. Okay. However, and you can swap out if you get more than 6. You can swap them out, but you unlock them based on what class you are. So you go into like Mazu being a villager, for instance, she got the aptitude ability for being a villager.
That's just what villagers get?
That's just what villagers get.
Okay.
Incidentally, if you marry someone...
So I need to, next time I play, I need to make my main character a villager.
If you marry someone, you can get a seal that will let you change into the class that they married with. That means, oh, this character has amazing magic, but they have no magic class from a heart seal. Okay, they marry a wizard. They're now a wizard. Bam, power. Or, oh, I want to have aptitude on my main character to make him stupidly beefy. Okay, I marry a villager, I become a villager, and now I get aptitude, and I class change back immediately 1 level later. Okay, I'm ridiculous now.
Yeah, but you want to do that at like level 1.
Ideally,
2.
Ideally,
yeah,
yes.
That would have had to be something I'd have been aware of at the beginning.
Anyway, I think we've spent enough time flipping through these. Oh yeah, I guess Odin's kind of entertaining, and he's actually worth considering as well. He goes from being a wizard to being a samurai, and he actually has decent attack power. He's level. Yeah, he's level.
Strength.
Yeah, he actually makes a pretty good samurai.
Holy crap, that speed.
Yeah, some characters just have ridiculous...
Does he retain his absurd personality, talking about his boiling blood?
Of course. Of course. So you'd throw away magic, but yeah, his speed, skill are really, really good. He's got good luck as well.
Actually, his abilities might work well with being a samurai.
Yeah, no, he'll pretty much hit stuff every time. His strength isn't the highest, but it's pretty good.
So him, Arthur, and the villager are the three I should consider. Were there any other special super villager abilities?
Nope.
Okay.
I would change her into an archer, hands down.
I really want her to have a weapon that can hurt things.
All right.
Here,
I'm gonna give this back to you now.
Okay. All right. Let me see. So.
Background music's perfect for like a tutorial.
Exposition dump.
Pretty much.
You don't get you don't get the best stuff out of everybody I've seen, but it's still a step up.
This is a huge, huge step up. Once you gain her a couple more levels and get her strength a little bit, she's gonna snowball very quickly.
She's clearly a Magikarp with that aptitude thing.
There you go. I think that's the right choice. But now you can see why you should go to the store and maybe buy a few more heart seals and flip a few more characters.
Gain the ability to use a bow. Lost the ability to use a spear.
Yep, gonna have to get rid of the broom, the brum.
All right. I'll see if somebody else can use it. Well, you can use a rubber bow.
That's funny.
Let me see if there's anything.
Yep, the armory.
Okay, so,
Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, how's it going? I need
Totally
bow.
the right choice. Did you notice, by the way, that the character who's in the store puts a discount on all the weapons they use?
Yes. So right now I'd be buying axes, but that's the only bow that she can use that's not made out of rubber, but I can go over here.
Alright. If a weapon... so the bows are going to be in the armory. Go down to the bottom. Go to convoy.
Okay.
Oh, hey. It'll let you do it there.
Okay. I need... Yeah, I've never done the ore swap before, but I've been aware of it. So, okay, so I have lots of topaz.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
It's fine. You haven't seen anything in this game yet, boy.
Okay.
Alright, there we go. With 8 attack power. Not bad, actually. You might even be using that at the end of the game. You never know.
I hope not.
The accuracy of more powerful weapons tends to drop. And they also take other penalties when you use them. You'll see. The balance in this game is amazingly good.
Okay, so I equip this, and then I have a rubber bow when I want a 100% accuracy.
And it can the bronze bow cannot inflict criticals or trigger offensive skills. The rubber bow, however, can. So it might actually be better.
So what's an offensive skill?
You'll see. Just letting you know the audio is fine. Thanks. How's it going? All right.
So I need to purchase a heart seal.
Yeah, just go to the... Well, all right.
Okay, he doesn't have them.
Yeah, it's at the staff store. It has all of your utility items. I actually think the staff store is more important than the main one, honestly. All right.
Well, staves are really important.
Let me point something out with those tonics.
So Master is advanced. Heart Seal's the one we used. Partner Seal probably won't work.
You have to be married. Friendship is you get up, instead of getting married, they just become besties. And then you can class change them. So you're two girls.
But I probably don't have anybody who's close to this stuff, so...
well, you know. Yep. So, those tonics, if you go up, the trick with those is you can use them before the battle begins. So instead of spending turns, to class change the mage to a samurai and buff him up to have him OP.
Well, I'm looking at the samurai or Arthur, the Axeman.
Buy a few HP tonics. Well, yeah, you're so money starved. You need a witch is what you really need. They get tonics for free. Lots of them.
Yeah, I want to save my money for now. Let me go back to the class change. So, the question is, who is more important? Arthur's higher level.
Felicia had a really good class change too. Remember that?
Yes, she did.
They all have really good, but you have to consider your teams.
That mobility.
Her debuffing makes her really good to stack with Hadriex, for instance. She's actually designed to be a foil for the main character.
Yeah.
That's intentional.
Well, having more mobility on a healer, it would be a big deal.
Yeah, it would be. They can pick people up and run with them. Buy strength tonic. Yeah, actually, those tonics, you should buy a few strength tonics. You can give Mazu one when a battle begins, so that way she can do a little more damage. And maybe an HP tonic for Felicia or something.
Actually, that's a good thing. She needs to level up. Azura needs to level up. She came in at level 3, and it's like she can't kill anything.
Yeah, you don't kill stuff with her. You're not using her correctly at all.
Okay.
She's not she's a really, really horrible fighter in this game.
Alright.
But if you class change her, you can make her amazing. Ha! I had her as a ninja in one game, and she kicked so much ass. I can't even tell you.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with her.
Yeah, now if you have an extra tome laying around, she can offensively cast, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss the ninja, by the way. I'm just gonna say this. This is a good choice. I'm just saying the debuffing is very nice, also.
Yeah, well, let's see, man.
Yeah, Magicus of 16 is really good.
It's pretty okay. Her luck is really high. Her speed is high.
Alright, here we go. Mobile healer. I approve of this. Look at that. So you did turn her from being a useless maid into being something way better.
Now stop trying to be a maid and stop breaking dishes. She straight up loses the ability to use knives, though. Even though she spent time training and leveling it.
Yeah, that's one of the balancing factors in the game. So all the skills have to be re-leveled from the beginning. No, her staffs are still whatever level they're at. But yeah. And if you switch her back to using knives at some point on one of those classes, she'll have it. So hit store.
That stale bread knife, it seems like it's really useful.
It can be.
But I never did use it.
Well, you know, that's combat
and there's
for you.
Nobody else who can knife. Alright, so let's see. I can give her...
You have an extra disrobing Gale.
Yeah, but that's not much.
Hey, she's got really good magic. Don't underestimate her.
I should get her a real book.
Aren't you sad that there's only one heart seal for sale now? You'll get more. Let's see here. That's not really stronger. Just save your money, don't buy it. But I would get those tonics.
It's got an accuracy of 90, and the disrobing Gale has an accuracy of 75.
Oh, I see. That's true.
And I'm concerned. The disrobing Gale removes armor, it says.
I don't think that actually debuffs them. It just looks really funny. So they have a series of weapons in the game that'll... Basically, you go to somebody else's castle, strip them of their stuff, and kind of humiliate their characters a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't gotten into the multiplayer, and that's not a subject I'm gonna get into today.
Yeah, we're gonna take a look at it real fast. Because that way, between next time and next, I'm sure you're gonna waste some time grinding it, because it's important for you.
So
in this route in Conquest, you have to take any advantage you can get. Like, not even kidding.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. The idea of giving Mozu a buff that makes her hit harder sounds good. Skill, what did skill do? Crits and accuracy?
Yeah, I wouldn't bother with that one. I would go for some hit point tonics. Because
speed gives her a chance of double hitting.
5 extra hit points is obviously the difference between dying and
And I can stack multiple?
Not on the same... Yeah, you can have... One character can benefit from each tonic. They can swill every potion, but they can't drink more than one of a potion per battle. And it's a temporary stat boost, just so we're clear.
Yeah, for one fight.
Yes.
So, I can take Mozu.
You'll do it... Well, yeah, you can use it right now. You can use it at the beginning of combat when
Does
you're
it
placing your
stack
characters.
with the food? I should do food first.
I don't know. Good question. I imagine so.
Alright, what do we want most?
This was the song in my castle.
Strength? Oh yeah, I looked at the different castles, and to figure out which one was most defensible, and I actually decided on one.
You can't hide from me. I guess that's it.
He's a very strange chef.
Yeah,
but a little spice is good. A lot of spice is better, right? Okay. Dreamy flare.
It gives everyone an additional stat boost based on what it is.
Yeah, but I've been unable... I'm trying to figure out how the flares work and how I can manipulate them.
Oh, that's really good. This is the man here. You need to have him cooking every single time.
Yes, I just poured all the spices on it. That was how I cooked. Okay, then I'm going to take Mozu. And I'm going to give her the 3 buffs.
Yeah.
So this should stack on top, right?
Let's see here. Okay, so let's see here. You want to use this. So select it, hit use. Alright. You'll notice her strength now is blue and 11. She'll be fine.
Green,
She's going to be
actually.
killing stuff. Oh, wow. I didn't know that tonics were permanent in the older games. Wow.
Well, but they would have been, like, super limited then. I saw stat boosting items in this game somewhere. Alright, so she is buffed up to the max for this next fight.
Yeah, she's looking pretty good. She'll kill stuff and she'll snowball
So
from there.
we have one more thing we got to do before we can go to battle.
Hi, Matthew.
Hey.
I'm back.
Good, Effie. I approve. Effie, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. If I could just get more heart seals, I could make you a knight as well. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, Lord Hadriex, I'm just patching up this wall. After it rained the other day, I noticed that a few of the boulders were loose. Can't have that now, can we? I don't understand. What kind of repairs can you possibly... Here, I'll show you. Here! Did you just lift that rock with your bare hands? Oh, that's nothing. Just years of training with Lady Elise.
Effie's amazing. She's really good.
What did Lady Elise have you do? Here,
Well,
carry this handbag. It's full of rocks.
It's a kid. She's like a kid.
I
So
know,
You can
it's
only
like-
imagine, like, ha ha ha, go throw that boulder at that thing. Okay.
That's
oh, the
right.
cow exploded. That was funny. Ha ha ha.
Can you suplex that cow? You were gonna tell a story about her last time we spoke. You still willing to share? Certainly. Would you mind terribly if I continue working while we speak? Not at all. Very well, I'll start at the beginning. I was born into extreme poverty, a child of the streets. And yet, Lady Elise herself would often visit my slum in disguise. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Now, just let me grab another rock. Anyway, as I was saying, Lady Elise visited frequently. We have to go find some slums immediately and start visiting the people.
Yeah, apparently that's where all the superheroes are.
And we became fast friends. Yep. Whew. One day while we were playing, some guards began harassing us. Lady Elise was forced to reveal her identity to get them to leave us alone. Her glory was so blinding at that moment that I can hardly
I'm just
describe
imagining her
it.
glowing.
Ah! Well, she is a wizard. Ish. But pardon me, Effie, but your repairs are becoming too distracting. How do you mean? I've never seen such feats of strength. It's all I can do to refrain from applauding. Perhaps you can finish telling me the story another time. Sure, I suppose so. Although I have a favor to ask you. Certainly. All this lifting is making me hungry. I know it's not your place, but would you mind terribly bringing me something to eat? A whole lot of something, preferably. What qualifies as food for you?
Let's bring her a cow.
Rocks?
Yeah.
Trees?
Only if she was a Goron.
Of course. I'll return shortly. Bring as much food as you can carry. Support level B. What do the support levels and their letters actually mean?
I don't know the specific bonuses, but you get more additional bonuses to accuracy and dodging and other
Okay,
things.
you're not allowed to carry dishes anymore. You're not a maid. Stop it. Felicia, speaking candidly, my friend, what's troubling you? Arthur's the best character to observe when he's talking. He's the most fun of the whole cast.
Oh, hello, Arthur. I don't want to bother you with my silly problems.
Nonsense! It is my duty and purpose in life to help the downtrodden. If I can't even help a companion in her time of need, what good am I?
Oh, I didn't think of it that way. I suppose I have no choice but to accept your help. So the thing is, I enjoy being a maid. I love it, in fact.
Too bad. You're a horse-riding wizard now.
But oh, Arthur, I'm just awful at it. I'm just so clumsy and forgetful. Sometimes I wonder if I'm not cut out to be a maid.
You're not. That's ridiculous. I'm certain you're just overreacting.
No, I'm really not. For instance, just the other day, I noticed Lord Hadriex seemed a little down, so I made him some tea. But then I tripped as I was carrying it over and poured it all over his lap. Lord Hadriex is very kind, so he did his best to laugh it off. Man, I'm trying to imagine this. But I've been in agony ever. Are you sure he wasn't in agony ever since then? And that's just one of the many similar examples.
You should have just claimed turbulence.
It seems every time I try to do something good, my own clumsiness gets in the way. His expression is great.
It's as though you're reciting my most private thoughts.
Huh? What was that?
Okay, that's it.
They're a couple.
You two are a couple now. That's it. Done. Nothing. It was nothing.
Wow, I never know he ever admitted anything like that in the entire game.
No, that's those two. That's it. Done. Done.
Their child would be awful though. Her high magic, it would just be a disaster. That would not be a good couple. Let's see here.
I don't know. It could be somebody who uses axes and knives. If they could do 2 attacks, one with the axe, one with the debuff knife, wouldn't that be great? In the same attack?
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't work that way.
All
right, you two. Where do you think you're going?
What do you mean?
The War Council is assembled in a few minutes. Aren't you to be there?
Yeah, but I'm not going.
Oh, and why is that?
'Cause everyone just treats me like a kid. Even if I go, they won't listen to me.
The best way to get treated like an adult may be to think of yourself as one, or perhaps to simply act like one and actually attend your meetings.
But everything they talk about always goes right over my head. I can never follow what they're saying.
That's no excuse. You should try studying more between these meetings. Yeah, they're all talking. We're in Nor. We're all villains, and there's this innocent kid. I don't get what's going on.
Murder? Shoot them in the face with an arrow. What are you talking about?
Is this a game? Shh, quiet, Elise. So, we were thinking of poisoning the water supply.
Kafka did that one.
Lord Leo attended such meetings when he was much younger than you are now.
He did?
Sure. Probably.
Huh?
I said sure, my lady.
Okay. Well, I guess you're right. I should probably get going then.
I'm happy to see you've come to see the light, my lady. Attending these meetings can only help both you and Nor. If nothing else, you will learn more simply by being present.
Okay, I'll do my best. That was my best.
Murder,
Elise
stab,
impression.
stab, murder, murder, stab. Oh, hi, Elise. Murder, murder, stab, stab. Are you learning anything yet? Also, there's a whole series of letters here, and I don't know.
that's the relationship level. So C, B, A, and this one they can be besties, so they can be A+.
Relationship levels to who?
Between Selena and Camille.
Okay, so what are so this is so the C represents what?
Wow, you didn't figure this out.
No,
so
I didn't.
You could have here's how they do relationship values. It could be 1, 2, 3, and 4. In this case, it's C, B, A, and then A+. Okay, and each time you gain a rank up in the relationship, they give each other additional support bonuses when they're in offensive or defensive
So she
stance.
can't go past A+ with this person.
No, A+ is actually significant.
Okay.
Not only do they give each other more accuracy dodging or whatever when they're
But once
supporting.
they get to A+, they can never go higher to S?
S is marriage.
Oh.
They can't get married. They can become besties.
I'm asking. It's a bunch of letters to represent relationships. I don't
I
know
just
how
thought-
that works.
I don't know how you didn't figure it out. It was instantly obvious to me when I played the game.
There were 4 different letters, and I was like, do these represent 4 different values?
Incidentally, you can only get married to one person in this game, meaning you can only have one S relationship.
Well, I mean, was this representing 4 the letters? Were they each representing a different person? Was it each representing a different type of relationship?
No,
value?
it just means that their relationship's getting better.
So it's basically a progression bar.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. And everyone can be at A with each other. I'm not sure if you can be besties and be married to someone. I don't know if there's a restriction on that. I'm not sure.
I'm done with my patrol, Lady Camille. Nothing to report. Thank you, Selena. You did make sure to investigate the basements, yes? Don't worry about a thing. I checked high and low. Very good, very good. Well done, Selena. Just doing my job. Hey, I'm your favorite retainer, right? You're very dependable. Okay, but that's not what I ask. I won't rest until I know I'm the best. You're a strong, cute girl. Isn't that enough? You're just dodging the question. But it's clear enough that you care about me. That's all I want. Each and every one of my retainers is precious to me. You're no exception, darling Selena. You are so dear to me that I would slay you myself rather than let you leave my service. But I'm a mercenary!
Yeah, that's a good point from Doug. A+ means they can use friendship seals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You should save your game.
I suppose. So I was looking at the different castles.
Oh, I guess we are going to the Sage.
So I was looking at the castles, and so I looked at all the different ones, and I was trying to figure out. I think this is the most defensible one.
Yeah, that was the conclusion I came to. Notice that there's a ladder. I'm going to help you out here. Notice the staircase going into the water. You can actually have units run down there, so archers or ranged units can go there and shoot at you.
Can they?
They can't go up. They need a staircase
no, can
out.
they melee attack into the water?
Yeah, I think so. I think you can attack. I don't think that the
Okay.
game takes into account that.
So I can just melee attack down into it. Sounds fine to me. The only other one was the wind one. It looked really ugly, but it had this big chasm. But
It was interesting.
There were too many bridges.
It was kind of an interesting map.
Anyway,
I
I'll
did
have
think
to,
this was the most defensive one myself.
I'll have to restructure where I put all my buildings, of course, but I'm not being attacked right now, so nothing to worry about.
Oh, it's your red bits. Hang on, hold on, go back. Hang on.
What?
Go to the orb. Okay, so hit update data. Yes.
Are we sure we want to touch the internet? The internet's a scary place. This poor console. What did it do to deserve being put on an internet?
Alright. So random people can randomly visit your castle. Let's see here.
You know, isn't
Hey.
it funny? Emerald was literally the only type of gem I didn't have a bunch of.
Oh, you don't have a bunch. You have hardly any.
I had 0 emeralds.
Yeah. Let's see here. So go to inbox. Okay, Street Pass result today. Okay, hit B. That would be my file. That's Core and Edgy Edition. Let's see here. Hit B. Go to rewards. Battle bonuses. Oh, no. B. Go to visit bonuses. Oh, not you don't get the advantages. Oh, that's too bad for you.
I don't understand what we're doing.
Here. B.
I mean, this has never left my
Go to
room,
bonuses.
so it's not like it's street passing.
Path bonus. Nope. All right, we'll get
You
the
don't
other.
have- you
We'll
don't
get
have
the
any-
other. We'll get the other things transferred over to this 3DS, and then you'll be able to enjoy some power. But you don't have it right now.
Okay, so
If you go to visit castles, I'm just explaining this to you because this is something you will actually do. You can. There's a million different ways you can find different castles. You can visit every so many minutes. You cannot gain experience when you battle in these other castles, but you can grind up the relationship values, which will be helpful because relationships are very powerful in this game. So it's worth doing. Especially, let's say you have 2 off. You know, in Star Ocean 2, how your off characters could be really hard to get them
wow, it
in a relationship.
expects you to visit like thousands of castles.
They just happen to reward you if you go that. That's crazy. I had like hundreds by the end of the game.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I had hundreds of points. Well, you get several points per visit, or when someone visits you.
Stat boasts.
When you visit
and
them, they
things.
tend to visit you back if they're actively playing the game. Recommended typically tends to be people who are actively playing. Anyway, that's something that you should consider doing on your spare time to build up your relationship between your characters. It'll also give you.
I don't have the ability to upgrade the shrine.
It'll
at all.
also give you dragon points here, so you can build more buildings, which will be very, very, very helpful.
That would be nice. I could use more buildings.
Yeah, well, you haven't seen anything yet. Later in the game, you couldn't afford to build very much if you don't do that. So I would recommend doing that. That
So
will
the game
make
is
the game
built
easier.
that you kind of have to multiplayer, okay?
You don't have to. In fact, you know, for depending on how much your audience wants you to suffer, they could say don't do it. But honestly, this will make the game easier. Ooh, it's this map. So it was the Rainbow Sage. I was right. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's the Rainbow Sage next, but I was thinking there was another map before him, but guess not.
Okay, now. Well, it took some doing, but we finally arrived in Nodersagas. The ferry ride over was rather smooth, too. Perhaps our luck is improving.
Yes.
Perhaps, although I must admit, I can't shake this strange feeling I have.
Well, what is the matter?
No.
Well, King Garen said this place should be overflowing with Hoshidans. And yet we were able to disembark from this ferry without so much as a scuffle.
Dun, dun, dun!
Except for Arthur. He probably hit his head on something.
That's a good point. I was so happy that we arrived safely, it hadn't occurred to me. You are a terrible leader.
As a matter of fact, I don't see any soldiers around here either. Not a single one.
Yeah.
Why are they having this conversation after they disembark from the boat?
Let's have this conversation in the middle of the ambush. Not before we go into the killings field.
I can't help thinking this is either a trap or some big misunderstanding.
Oh, it's all a big misunderstanding. We just go home. The war's over.
King Garen, the honorable, the wise, the most
keep our eyes
revered.
Open. In the meantime, I must learn more about the Rainbow Sage.
Maybe he'll give you gumdrops and you'll get like the Star Rod.
Rainbow sword.
Yeah.
Let's head to let's talk to the locals. Maybe they can help solve these mysteries. Oi, you there! Pardon me, ma'am, but may I speak with you a moment?
Prince just walks up to
you.
Are
you talking to? Surprise stab! Ambush begins.
I like her facial expression.
So sorry to bother you, but I was hoping you might be able to help me. To start, we had heard that the Hoshidan army was stationed here, but it seems... Hoshidans? Yeah, there's a whole group of them around here not too long ago. They were armed to the teeth. Didn't do us no harm, but they were a bit forceful. They took the Rainbow Sage, though. Said they was his new guards. Most of us thought that was a load of horse dung, but who are we to argue? They kidnapped the Rainbow Sage. Dastards! That's a, you did often have somebody exclaim dastards.
Those dastardly fiends!
No, not dastardly.
I know.
Just dastards. I think he may have mispronounced it. I think he was going for a B instead of a D. I think it just came out wrong.
You think Nintendo is censoring their games? Give me a break. Why would they do that?
You're right. Nintendo would never censor anything. They're as solid a track record as YouTube on that, right?
Yeah, exactly. I remember, soda being a really popular drink in taverns and bars.
Oh, you're thinking of, Anyway, do you happen to know where they took him?
Oh, I do.
Oh,
they carted him up. I'm imagining him being physically placed in one of those wooden Japanese carts, and they're literally hauling him up the mountain. Wow, those are some good guards.
I carried him up mountains, I guess. It's right over there. You can't miss it. You fellas ain't planning on going there, are you? 'Cause that's a fool's errand. There ain't nothing but heartache up there. If you like living, you best stay down here.
Oh, all right. Okay, it's just like episode adverted. Okay, you know what? This is a dumb idea. Let's go somewhere else.
What do you mean? Climbing that mountain is like the ultimate test of grit and the like. Every now and then some kook tries to scale it. Most never come back. And yet somehow an army in full armor carried somebody up this mountain.
Hey, I got nothing.
Dedication.
I got nothing, okay? There's probably a bunch of dead people up, along the mountain.
Rumor has it if you reach the summit and enter the sevenfold sanctuary, you die. A sevenfold sanctuary.
Oh, mysterious.
How mysterious. What do you want to do? This sounds like a trap. Yes, it's an obvious trap.
For the trap.
Let's go.
Gain those levels. Go straight for the ambush.
If we fail this mission, I truly believe Father will have me killed. He's using these missions to test me, maybe even to torment me. I mustn't falter.
Yeah, this is pretty.
I must end
pretty
this
heroic
war at all
there
costs.
to do things the dumb
way. I
way.
can't do that if I'm dead. Yeah,
I can't do that if I'm dead. Thanks, Captain O.
Look, we have enough people here. We can just surround King Garrett and start stabbing. It's fine. We can do this. If I am to be tested here, so be it. I will not fail.
Well, let's be.
I understand.
Let's be frank here, Hadriex. You already know that somebody as important as King Garen has to either be like the last boss or the second to last boss, or betray you late in the game.
But we can use poison.
He's high level, okay? If you
But we
surround
can use
him,
high-level
he's
poison.
probably like 10 levels higher than you, and he'll probably beat every one of you to death. I'm just saying, let's be realistic here, alright? Somebody with an epic beard like his would definitely be,
You're right. We need to grow beards. It's the only way to fight
Too bad
him.
those class changes don't equip you with beards.
I understand. If you insist on going, I won't try to stop you. I will follow you to the end. Thank you.
How morbid.
I don't know why you came here or why you want to climb that thing, but good luck. Try your best not to croak, you hear?
I'm not a frog. I don't croak.
It pains me every time some young wannabe hero dies trying to scale that mountain.
He looks like a wannabe hero.
I promise I shall return safely.
I bet you
Thank you for
that's
the
just one of
valuable
those
information,
iron-on tattoos there. You know the ones you stick on your skin? That's why he's got that cut along his eyes. He's probably got a little sticky from the store or something like that.
No, it was probably King Garen's crown. Probably just...
Whoa, brutal.
They look like they're a safety hazard, that crown he wears.
Next thing we're going to do, before this battle, you're going to save the game again. So that way the audience doesn't have to suffer through it.
Oh, no, I
again.
can skip all that.
True, but it's still faster.
It's not a problem. But I won't lose, so it's fine.
But he won't lose!
Yeah, I won't lose.
Oh.
Climbing this thing's really a test.
A
test of endurance. Yeah, I have a bow and arrow now. And a horse on my healer. We're good. Good gods, this is taking forever.
Oh, my poor little Hadriex. You look so exhausted.
Oh, my poor little Hadriex. You look so exhausted.
I gotta do horrible voice acting as much as I can.
You're riding a wyvern, lady. Hush up. Why don't you take a little rest? You could ride my dragon for a bit. Oh, that's nice. Sure. That's very sweet, but also, no. Take the flying mount. Take turns. Good grief.
You just want him to ride the mountain battle.
Yes. Surely someone else could use the break more than myself.
Oh, my.
Why are you so cute? I just want to hug you and never let you go. I'll never forgive those pesky Hoshidans for making you suffer like this. When we get to the top, I'll make sure they pay tenfold for the pain they've caused you. What might that be? I think I see something. A boulder. Crunch. Mario 64 solution.
You should just gasp. And that should be it. Just keep going.
Stay on guard. The place is probably filled with soldiers waiting to ambush us. We established that already. Oh, this is nothing. I'm with you all the way, and so are the rest of us. And if your evil fake Hoshidan sisters are there, all the better. I will not lose. You're right. I must win no matter what, and no matter who we find inside. Kefka. Just find Kefka.
Pardon the interruption, Lady Hinoka, but the Norian army has arrived.
What?
Okay. What? They actually
No. No. There were multiple commenters saying never do that again. They swore that you would not.
This is your punishment for having me come back and help you.
No.
This is what you get for me coming all the way back here to help you, Hadriex.
Foreboding. Foreboding. Foreboding.
Look here. Look.
All right.
Let's keep this going, okay?
What? They actually climbed the mountain and lived to tell the tale. Their little ragtag team is more skilled than I give them credit for. Still, there's no way they can best our troops after such an exhausting climb. We must keep the Rainbow Sage out of their grasp no matter what. Prepare for battle, everyone! This is not a drill!
Kaze. He's a man. But yeah, save the game.
What the heck? Oh, sorry, the audience can't see this fugly map. Are we fighting on a whole bunch of islands suspended over a void?
You're
What's going
climbing
on?
a tower, and there are staircases which you must climb to ascend.
So I'm outnumbered 3-1.
Yeah,
But
that's not a big deal, right?
But they probably don't have reinforcements because there's no place for reinforcements to come from. It's a
You'd be
mountain.
surprised sometimes in this game.
All right. No, I got this. I got this. I got this. Oh, you cut my number of characters to just this? What if I want these other people?
Yeah, and now you have questions like, do I want Camille, who gains virtually no experience, to be soaking up kills? She might make me win the map, but if I have a weaker character like Odin, he might be gaining levels. Also, yeah, because you don't have permadeath turned on, you're going to have an excessive number of characters by the end of the game.
Yeah, well, next time I play, I'll have the permadeathing. Now...
You'll ruin yourself.
Do you think that the Dark Mage gets more abilities?
Of course. Every class gains 2 abilities. One in the first 10 levels and then 1 ability in the second 10 levels.
Okay.
But the thing is, your stat growth is
This
also...
might be a good level for a flying mount.
Your stat... Not really. Your stat growth is influenced by what your class is. So if you keep leveling him as a Dark Mage, his magic, for instance, should grow faster than his strength. Also based on his aptitudes as well.
Hmm.
Yeah. He doesn't make a bad wizard. I don't think he's really great, but he's not bad.
Well, him shifting to a samurai, I'd want to pick up that other ability. And then he's samurais and he'll pick up both samurai abilities, right?
I think so. I'm a little bit fuzzy on the details about how the skills work when you class change.
I think I'll go with this, actually.
Let's hit save.
I said I will win!
Just save.
You're That's a vote of I don't think I can win. That is a I think I'm going to lose button.
Alright, now...
That's betting against myself.
Hit view map. No, it's not. That's just saving the audience time when you do lose.
I will not lose!
Alright. So, you have 2 staircases, one on the left and one on the right.
Okay, these are teleporters.
Effectively, you have to spend an action climbing the stairs.
Can I have multiple people go through in one turn?
Yeah, so what happens is when you use it, any movement that they have left, they can continue moving with at the end of the staircase.
Can they still attack?
Yes, if the enemy's within reach.
Okay,
but if you count the tiles...
she's a character from before.
If you count the number of tiles, you're going to have to move. Even if you're standing on the staircase at the beginning of the turn, you might not be able to reach an enemy, and they'll counterattack you. Because there's 2 staircases, and there's 2 sets of, 2 paths you can go on. You have 2 different groups of enemies, you have to be dealing with. You'll also notice if you move up, that's the next floor on this path, there's treasure chests as well. Characters that can pick locks, or if you have keys, can open chests. Yes, they're wizards. Their magic, Hoshido and Nor have 2 different types of magic. They're very similar, but they're very different. The effects are different. Ninjas versus butler and maid. Rinka's using clubs instead of axes. I think they're even more swingy. Maces or the clubs were even more swingy.
So
than
this goes where?
It goes up.
To here?
Yes.
And this goes to here.
Correct.
And so these are, so this staircase down here leads to up here?
Yes. And then both of those staircases lead to this middle one.
Okay. So I could cut...
Yeah. There are different things, you can, because of the way that you're bottlenecked, you can't really effectively have every character go down one path or another. If you go down one path, you're pretty much assured victory because you can just dump enough characters through it. But your goal in this game is to try to get as much experience as possible on your characters and to gain as many items as possible because you need it.
We've got archers, including a named archer.
Yeah. As you learned in a previous episode,
she recovers 150% more HP than usual
she's not
when
very
healed.
Strong. Her strength is 11. On the counterattack, she does extra 3 points. The steel bow is actually more.
That's plus 40 to hit. Yeah. Well, if I might be able to capture people, and then will I get the bow that way?
No, I'm
Because the
not
spear
sure.
guy didn't have anything.
I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I never used capturing, honestly.
Well, it seems like if I were playing where people would die, it seems perfect because you get disposable characters you can sacrifice.
There's many different paths you could take to deal with that, honestly.
Alright. Archers.
Yeah, character placement can be important. I'm going to show you how to use Azura. You actually used her a long time ago correctly. You just forgot how to do it.
She doesn't have anything.
Just
How
don't
do you...
pair her up. Leave her alone.
Why can't I move?
You can swap characters. This is...
Oh shit! I'm not actually playing. I thought I was
No, we were still looking over the map.
Okay. I'm sitting there clicking on people going, why can't I move? See, I can look around just fine in battle.
Alright. So
Yeah, she doesn't have an ability, though.
Okay, so move a character and end their turn. You have infinite turns. They're not going to assault you, so you can... This is a map you kind of take your time on. That's too far. Azura can't reach him.
I don't care if Azura can reach him. I'm setting up.
Here, have
I'm gathering around this staircase so we can go through.
So you're gonna just go for one, and then you're not gonna go for both?
I'll go for the other one later, but if they're not going to attack me, you really shouldn't tell me things like how they're gonna move, because now I know they're not gonna attack, and I can ignore this side of the board for a while.
You'd figure it out, honestly. So hold on. Sing is now an option. Your character spent her turn, Mazu in this case. She can sing to an adjacent unit and give them a second turn. When she sings, she gains experience. So it's typical to spam singing. Her level ups kind of suck, incidentally.
Okay. Well, I'm happy with where she is. This would be the person I'd want to move. These slow people.
I legitimately think I'm gonna step out of here in a moment.
Oh,
And just let you play the map.
I probably should pair somebody up to be the first through the breach. That's a lot of archer.
You'll probably do just fine in this map. You don't... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, you don't have Effie. I'd be, like, very sad.
I don't know that we have enough movement for this.
You can go back through the stairs a second time on the other end. If it's a bad situation.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was going to be something like this. But if I can lure them... He can take a hit. Who? Does somebody have an ability that boosts defenses around them? It's you, isn't it? -3 damage taken to everyone around her. Okay, now if I end the turn here... Perfect. Wow.
Yeah.
They both hit.
They did attack stance.
Well, yeah, but they had 50% and 66% chance of hitting, so... What?
You just tapped his name.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Now. Death. 100% death. Fine. Hmm? Huh? What?
Oh, could this happen?
What happened?
They countered you.
What? It said he had 0. He has no counter.
You didn't look at his abilities closely.
What? It says it's all dashes there. Everything was a dash.
Look at their ability. Pay attention. Damage taken from an adjacent attacking enemies also dealt back to that foe.
How does an archer have that?
Welcome to this game sometimes.
What? What the hell? What the hell? Why would an okay, I need these. Is this something archers just get?
These archers have it.
That's ridiculous. Can I marry one of them and get that? Because holy shit, that is ridiculous. I want that on a fighter. Why would an archer be able to do that?
Why are you moving her there? Why are you... No, why are you moving her there?
Because I need her here.
No, you don't. She's gonna die. Click her on the staircase. Don't move her.
No, that's where I want her. She can take one arrow, right?
There's not gonna be one arrow coming at her. She's gonna get shot by 5 archers and die.
No, there's a whole army coming through. I should be able to wipe these out, right?
You can wipe those 2 out, but you don't want to have her lightning rotted and lose your healer. You can have her duck back through the staircase and then just pair up with someone.
I don't want her paired up with anyone.
Alright, well, anyway.
God, this counter ability, though, is hell.
You gotta pay attention to their abilities in this game. It's crucial.
See, now I don't want to move you through because I wanted somebody to be there. Alright. You take the same damage back on you, right?
I love the music in this game.
It's so ridiculous. It can't miss either. It's just automatic. Oh, you can't reach.
She can kill. She might be able to kill the archer in 1 shot.
Yeah, but
no, shoot
no,
the other one.
Can't.
Shoot the other one. Yeah, she'll kill him in 1 hit, guaranteed.
Yeah, 100%. I really was trying to get her partnered, but the movement is just not working for me.
She killed him, so the ability didn't trigger. All right, Mazu.
Well, no, it can't trigger because it's melee units. She's ranged.
Let's see here. No, they had a... All right.
Now that I know how this works, I read the text, and now I know what to avoid doing. As long as it's ranged attacks,
there's Mazu's second kill. All right. Amazing how a little class change can change everything. No pun intended. Yeah, Fire Emblem does keep throwing more and more ridiculous stuff at you, but you do get used to it after a while.
No. I thought that made them pile onto each other.
No, they won't stack.
I thought that made them go into defensive stance.
No,
oh,
no,
shit.
it doesn't. That's an ability.
Oh, well, then he's dead. That did not work how I thought it would.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Shit, that did not do what I thought it would do.
Well, that's what happened. You know, if you don't know how to use an item, then that's just what's gonna happen. Mistakes. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh! All right, you're lucky. Whew. Okay. Not over yet. That was almost, Mazu almost went down. That was close. Yep, she's got her offensive magic now. It's actually really good. Glug.
Okay. Now.
That will kill her for sure.
Let's see. 22-16.
And they got a 2% chance of critting.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, that's it?
This guy is pretty ridiculous.
No strength point, though. That's the stat you really want. Skill and speed are very important, too. Don't get me wrong. Defense is really, really good in hit points. But, you want... Notice that their facial expression changes based on the battle. If they're smiling, it means that the enemy is going to lose the skirmish or do no damage or whatever.
Strength, skill, speed, defense.
Luck, and yeah, that was a super level. Skill +2, baby. We're on a roll here.
Okay. Now, so that leaves a single archer that is not going to move. In which case, as long as it's not going to move, hell, I have this.
Yeah, Maratsu. Yeah. You'll want to consider in the future incorporating your singer into your movements, because that second strike on another character can give them enough reach to kill someone. You can have them withdraw, healing again,
Yeah, well, just the fact that she heals infinitely for free is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's awful when Azura dies. That's very painful. Singers are also incredibly rare. I think there's only 2 of them in the entire game.
Well, you could make that into 4.
No, I don't think any other character can become a songstress. There might be a friendship.
Through marriage?
Yeah, that songstress is I think that's a female thing only. Besides that, I wouldn't want to use Corrin well, I guess you could marry her to someone else. It's true.
Ooh, you're on the losing end of that exchange. Let's see. She doesn't have the counter ability. Well, in that case...
Silas.
But she can fight at point-blank range.
Yeah, that's unusual for an archer. That's a special ability she has.
There was another archer they had that can do the same thing. What's his name in the last battle? You made it all the way here. Surprising.
It's a pretty hefty hit there.
Okay. Oh no, I can't quite reach. Whatever shall I do?
Actually, when you walk up to her, if you highlight her while she's moving, it'll sing, so you can save a few button presses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
100%.
100% accuracy is a really good thing in this game.
You have to do all the flourishing with the arrow?
Yeah.
She's
not
way
scared
better
anymore.
She's way better at this. I guess they clearly meant for this to be a class change. They're like, you should just class change this character.
You can deal with her being a villager.
Alright. So everybody here seals resistance, which isn't really a big deal since they want to hit me with clubs.
Yeah, I think that's the easier path to take. You took the harder side in this case.
Well, over here we have ninjas. I hate ninjas.
And look at how many they have. You know what I like? Having a ninja. Check out Kaze's abilities. Did you see those? Did you see the
Miraculous save. Save supported unit from lethal attack if HP is greater than 1%.
Yep, so advantage.
At start of combat, if 50% hit point or less, always strike first.
Yes. So if you have a soft character that's low on hit points, he will kill you before you can even get a chance to lay a hand on him.
I think this is a place for you to charge in at the lead.
Yeah. This game really is, it's not only is this the tactical thing, it's training your characters up. After a few more levels, Mazu won't even need that much support. She'll be killing stuff.
I think I'm going to stack these two.
Do whatever you want. You got it.
I think together I'm gonna put them in with the ninjas.
Poor Hadriex. He's like the main character, and he died in the first skirmish, and we forgot.
I
We're like
didn't-
forgetting about him.
I didn't know about that thing that they could do. That was
Hadriex
horrible.
doesn't even matter anymore.
Okay.
This isn't Hadriex Emblem. This is like everyone else Emblem.
Okay, now what I'm gonna do is he can attack from a tile away, and she gives him more defense. So when he steps through there, he'll be throwing axes back at the ninjas. Alright. Okay. I could put someone on... By the way, does her healing aura work when she's paired behind somebody?
She has to be in the front.
Okay. I thought so.
Having 2 healers on horseback is definitely really good for you.
Hmm.
Yeah. One of the support characters tend to lag behind the most. So Azura has a hard time keeping up with characters because she's a bit slow. And, you know, healers outside of being on horseback can fall behind also.
Okay. Archers will go in immediately,
This is legitimately one of my favorite games.
followed by... Okay, I thought you were going to try to... Okay. That's fine. Come at me.
Ninjas tend to be pretty dodgy also.
Yeah. You're supposed to throw an axe back. What's going on? He has no attack?
You might not have that throwing axe equipped.
Shit.
And they have the swap ability.
They did. They all have lunge. He was supposed to be throwing axes all the way through.
Luckily, you paired him up in defensive stance. Otherwise,
Well,
this
I
would
mean, I know. I looked at it. I'm like, It would have. It sucks. It would have been great if.
He has the steel axe equipped.
He has bad luck.
Yeah, actually, it's pretty fitting for him in particular.
Okay. So now he's debuffed to hell.
Yeah, yes he is.
Ah!
Really inaccurate also.
He had a 70% chance of hitting that, but my rolls are often really horrible in this
70%
game.
misses way too much. Just straight up.
Yeah, well. Okay. Let's see. There's no other good spot for her. I guess you're gonna go with that.
I wouldn't have done this.
Need a hand. Alright. As long as I don't go near this guy, he stays out.
You did overall make the right choice, by the way, throwing Arthur in there, because you baited all of them effectively. Very effectively, actually. So, and he survived. So that was actually by far the best. You've done the... I actually never did the room as well as you did. I did different strats.
18. I'll finish him off. No, these two don't make a very good team. Okay, now I need to make sure I get a healer to Mozu and stack her with someone. I can still give somebody an extra move.
Isn't Azura amazing?
Oh, she's the one that is most likely to die when she goes in there.
Yeah, she needs to. You might consider grinding her a little bit at the end of the map, just to get her a few levels.
Okay. I'll could use some defense and stuff.
You should have sheltered. You would have
Shelter?
pulled. Yeah, you would have pulled Mazu in the secondary slot and protected her. Now she's in the primary still. So that
Yeah,
was
but
not
she's an archer. He can't shoot back. She can.
You should have. Well, all right. I'm not gonna do this. That's why I was like, I probably should just leave. I need to be like quiet.
All right. Now.
This is the hardest part for me, folks. I've played this game too much. It's hard to be quiet.
Okay, let me see. I wish that staves had more reach than this.
The Hoshiden ones do.
Mm.
Their healing isn't as good, but they reach.
That would be so nice. All right. Okay, 8. Get struck back for 11.
Notice how the fire is down and the ninja star is up. This is just a weakness. She's not. Wizards are not good against ninjas in this case.
Yeah. Well, it looks like one of them will be able to hit and pair with somebody to shoot at her. Okay. I'll give you some defense. Let me see, how much movement will you still have?
He's pretty much going to be spent.
Yeah. She's got to go through first. Now, I could... Okay. Well, it protects her. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't have him do it.
You can have him sit on the stairs at least. No, put him on this. Oh, actually, that's true. No, yeah, no, put him on the stairs. Never mind, you're fine. You can go through the stairs.
All right, now let's see what they do. Okay. 14? From a shuriken? Those things always do like pathetic damage. Always, until they've hit you a few times.
She has really low defense.
Still, I've never seen them do more than like 4 damage or something.
What you did is you put a lot of fragile characters in a...
Well, yes, but I believed that they would only be able to do 2 to 4 damage on their first hit. And I paired everyone up for a reason. I'm genuinely shocked that they're doing 14s. This is... Well, this is once again, the game is doing things that I just...
If you look at their attack power, if you highlight them, those steel shurikens, click the steel shuriken. It has a 7, so that has an effective strength score of 17. Steel weapons are very good. You're using brass garbage, honestly. Brass is accurate, but weak.
Because I was starting to figure out the weapons. I was starting to figure out, okay, axes are inaccurate. They hit hard. Spears, swords.
Now you got to consider the
knives.
level.
Shurikens and knives do no damage.
You have to consider what level of weapon they're using. So yeah, you basically dumped a bunch of squishies into a room with.
Well, I didn't understand
moderate
that.
attack power enemies. It's all right. You're doing good. You're doing very good. I typically do both paths at the same time in this map, but you know, I think you made a good choice strategically. Yeah, that's Effie. That's what happens when you beat up Elise. Tick the wrong person off here.
Alright. That should be good.
I like the cruel smile on his face. He's enjoying this.
Disemboweled. Aw, you stole my kill.
I like Niles. He's another character I like in this game quite a bit.
Why can't you pair up with...
She's in defensive stance.
Oh, right. I put her in defensive stance. Right.
What, really? With Nyx?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're going to have Nyx finish it off. That's right. Yeah, that's a great choice.
Oops, something just went
Weapon
up.
level went up, Niles.
Okay. And that gives you the chance.
Look at that, 13. She's growing.
100%
She's growing
chance
like
of
a
hitting.
weed.
Yeah, she says that sometimes.
Did I get stronger? Yep.
That's a good level. No, strength, you don't understand. Strength is crazy good. Now she'll do 14. Like every time she gains a point of strength, she gets significantly better. Because in a sense, with the way enemy hit points and all that, there's almost like damage thresholds, you know? Where if you reach a certain point, you kill significant portions of enemies, you know? And she's only using a brass bow, by the way. She's using garbage. So when she gets to something that's even better, she's going to be doing...
That's all she was allowed to equip.
Yeah, that's right. That's one of the pains of class changing, is starting out with that E. But hey, you'll find an arm scroll or two. Overall, you're doing pretty good.
Alright, now we're going to cluster around the healer.
You made a couple of mistakes, but you've also made some very good tactical decisions.
I've had to learn the hard way how this stuff works.
And think this is the this is the hardest path, by the way. You're on the hardest path, and you're on hard mode also.
So. Well, I've lost 2, and I've only taken out 1/3 their number. But the most difficult stuff is up ahead.
Yeah.
Steel.
Iron.
Steel. And double stacked.
Defensive.
Alright. I'll have to consider how to approach that. Let's take out this guy.
Alright, well, I'm going to sit here a little bit longer with you, Hadriex, but I'm going to have to go because I have work. Work! Sounds like a job for Effie.
You've been watching each of these episodes. Now that you're live, you have to slip out?
Heck yeah. I'm reasonably sure you'll be able to win the map.
Let me see.
You're probably not going to be able to beat everyone realistically. That's my that is my prediction for this episode. At this point, is you're probably not going to be able to take the entire
What's
thing.
my goal again?
Go to the top.
Just go to the top?
And beat them up.
Okay, because some of them,
Yeah, see, look at what it says on the bottom screen. Defeat the boss.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge you up here. Ah, man, he's going to hit hard. And
Yeah.
I've only got a 59% chance of hitting
Yeah,
him?
because you're not in a favorable weapon triangle. I guess it...
I'm Kaze, a ninja in the service of the Hoshiden royal family. But enough pleasantries. Let's battle. You're ninjaing wrong! Sneak up and stab them in the back! Not politely
Dude, if he snuck up
introduce
and
yourself.
did that, he would have pwned you.
Oh, hey, weapon level up.
Yeah.
Okay, now. Still get 2 at 11. Ooh!
Kaze is pretty good.
And
Be
she's
careful around
uncertain
her.
whether or not she'll hit.
She had a 98% chance of hitting.
Well, yeah, but Salas has to hit as well to get the kill.
Same thing with him.
Yeah, except his accuracy is even worse.
Okay, so the shurikens count as a blue weapon.
Blue weapon?
Yeah, it's the... Oh. I did warn you about that ability.
I didn't care. That didn't do anything to the fight.
Yeah.
It's the fact that he missed that I was groaning about.
Yeah. Glug.
Okay. Now, 100%, 9 damage. Yeah, it doesn't matter that you have 2 15s.
Luckily, he can't crit randomly. I'll tell you what, enemies critting you is the worst thing.
Well,
in this game.
with permadeath, that would be enough to reduce you to tears.
You have... Yeah, the
Crits.
RNG in this game can be cruel.
Such power and determination. You're truly a worthy opponent. Perhaps the royal family was wrong about the Norians. What, that we're good at killing people? I thought that you knew that.
Alright.
Spirit dust.
Increases resistance on a unit permanently.
Oh, permanently?
Permanently.
Ah, I know what Hadriex is eating tonight.
I'll say one more thing for your benefit as well. Stat up items, there's two different strategies. There's the dump everything on Hadriex strategy.
that's every video game.
The other strategy, which I think is superior, is to spread them out to characters that need them and do it at the end of the game. So characters that have really low resistance.
At the end of the game?
Yeah, at the end. Okay, this character's attack is low. They're not performing in combat. Here, have some steroids. Glug, glug, glug. Okay, they're really good now.
But what if I'd rather just hold on to the magic ones and dump everything on Hadriex?
You can.
He's the only character.
You have the difference between one super character, but you know this is a game where your team is important.
It's a habit. Actually, I know where I got my old habit from. In old RPGs, you could never be sure that any particular character would survive, that they wouldn't just walk away in the middle of the game. And you'd give your buffs to somebody, and then they'd just leave your party, and you'd be furious. Like, what the hell? The plot just took this guy away. I've been giving him all of my
Final
stuff.
Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy II, Japanese.
Yeah.
What else? Actually, 6, you have characters that permanently leave. Although I don't remember there being a lot of permanent stat-up items in that game.
Okay, so I need to bait them again. For this, I want... Actually, I think I want the same pair, except I want Effie on the bottom this time. And she's going to have to take one... Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
She's out of gas.
Well, as long as she doesn't get locked in, but then again, she can always warp back, I guess, so... Okay. Everyone over here is ready. All of our debuffs fell off.
Yeah. This is actually...
Why didn't they attack me? I was in range.
I didn't feel like it.
Well, that guy's still out of reach, so I'm just gonna step forward. Come at me! Yeah, but you're in defensive stance, so you can't hurt Effie. I don't care how steel your katana is. You can't hurt Effie.
Notice that you're on the favorable end of the weapon triangle. That was actually the really good, smart thing about the exchange. Blue overcomes red. If weapon triangle was reversed, she'd be taking like 9 or 10 damage a whack.
So it's swords are losing to spears. Spears or swords beat axes. Did he just throw a sword?
Yes, he did. With extreme prejudice, I might add.
Okay.
Yeah. So, weapon triangle-wise, it's favorable.
So it's like... Alright, so if I can just remember blue, red, green, I'm okay?
You can see the up and down arrow, though. Also. It gives you an accuracy bonus, crit chances. I don't know if they're affected or not, but damage is also greatly affected. Look at that. 39 damage. Pwned. Weapon triangle is not to be underestimated.
Okay, now from here, I'm going to need to make sure I heal her and wipe out these. I'm pretty sure that Felicia can not take a hit from the katanas. Pretty sure that would be bad.
She's got a defense of 3 and 20 hit points, so...
But...
He's got an attack of 22, so she would take
So he can throw his sword?
No. Go back to the one that threw it at you. Oh, actually you killed him. He had a Kodachi, a ranged sword.
Okay, so they cannot throw.
Go to the secondary unit. They can swap. Okay, they both have steel katanas, so you're okay.
Okay, so what I need to do...
Aw, look at this training tower here. It's training you.
Let's see. So I could safely move to here.
Man.
I could swap them. I could give them a turn, swap them, and step over here. Or... Problem is, once I put somebody on the staircase, they're committed to being the next person who moved. So I'm having to worry a lot before I step onto the stairs.
I think if you just do a chat.
Celeste and her can take down a samurai. But I want him closer to this one to block off. I want the toughest characters to wall up over there.
Oh, man.
And we have a shortage on tough characters right now.
Yep, you sure do.
Alright. He's green, they're red. Is he weak to them?
Yeah, he'll be an unfavorable triangle.
Okay.
But he's also a ranged fighter.
Yeah, he's also got capture. Look at that, 23. But his accuracy.
Yeah, that's the penalty.
If I went here, I'd have a 72.
Yep, that's that bonus you're receiving from the adjacent unit.
I know. That's why I put him next to her.
I really like the attack and defensive stances in this game. Look, I'd say that that just adds so much depth to the battle system that you don't.
It is. She does not miss.
She's just gonna keep getting more ridiculous.
Yeah, well, this is her day. I gave her all the buffs. That was ridiculously expensive, so this is her day.
It wasn't really that expensive. You haven't seen expensive in this game yet. You paid 300 gold. That's like 1 gold bar. You can farm gold bars if you really want, even in this mode. You just don't have the stuff to do it yet. Actually, yes, you do. If you keep feeding the dragon, it'll keep giving you gold bars, so you can farm money.
Doesn't it have a limit?
No, it's just slow.
It can gain infinite levels?
I don't know. Good question. It can go up to 99, though, at least. So
well, yeah, that's a limit.
I don't know if it can go past that or not. I'm not sure.
Okay, if I move to there, you're able to strike a large area. I know I want Celeste to be here, ideally. But it looks like ideals aren't gonna hold out. Somebody's gonna have to expose themselves.
Oh, yep, pretty much. This game has really catchy music.
Okay, get him. Strength is everything.
Thank you.
I gotta make Hadriex one of those. That class is just a murder machine.
Yeah, well, being his class actually is a Norian prince or whatever.
Yeah.
Actually gives him some pretty good abilities. And when he class changes, he gets some pretty good abilities again.
Okay. I can put somebody here. I don't know who.
Oh, man.
What if I just went for their throats? Nobody else can reach. But I could have somebody else come up and support her, but that wouldn't matter. She'd still die. If I did that, then... Alright. I'm gonna stack you there.
Yeah, she would have died for sure.
Yeah, well, I'm worried about Effie. I really can't afford to lose Effie.
I don't think Effie will die. I could be mistaken, but
I don't have a way to heal her without exposing somebody horribly.
Yep. Well, you gotta make a trade now.
So... yeah, I wish I still had that rescue.
Yeah, that was very, very expensive when you spent that. Those are very expensive rods. It's over 1,000 gold for one.
You can give more magic to Niles than to Mozu.
That's because they probably have a better relationship. Yeah, they do. They do. Yep, that's the rank difference.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Pairing up isn't such a big deal at this moment, but I think it's still advantageous.
I'm not sure if it really helps that much or not, honestly, but guess it can't go wrong with it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think they were gonna go for Maz.
My power is at your service.
I just ran forward to do a backflip. I just like backflips. Okay.
That's part of their training. Or maybe the spirit does increase their actual magic attack. I don't remember.
Death.
Yeah.
Death.
I wouldn't have attacked with her. You should try to train your other characters.
Yes, but I need to remove one off of this stack before I do that. I need to make sure that they both die or somebody on my team goes down. Okay, you can do 15, pretty much guaranteed. 13, not so guaranteed. Okay. Gotcha.
Mazu's definitely one of my favorite archers. She's so
Yeah.
good.
Stronger?
Yeah.
She's hitting for 15
She's
now, but
way better than when she was a spear.
And
If
it
she
just-
could just get a bow level, then she could equip a better bow next time.
yeah, and it's gonna just keep going and going and going. Like, you're gonna reach the point that you start having trouble having her not kill people. You did good on that map, by the way. If you'd been too slow on her map, legitimately, she could have permanently died, and that would have been it. You would have. I lost her in my first playthrough of the game, and I didn't even know.
Okay.
Actually, I ended up restarting the game once, I think. So yeah, I ended up getting her the second time, but I was shocked when the monsters came up and killed her, and I was just blown away. It's like,
I was so weirded out. They were just standing around, not moving. I'm
they
like, what's
gave
going
you
on?
they gave you time, is what it is. There was a time limit.
They should have been clearer about it with the enemies advancing. Just put far away and have them clearly going towards her. Because then you'd be like, then you'd know at a glance what's going on. Alright, so now we're going to attack this next area from the back. What's with the green, I've been wondering?
That means that they have a secondary a staff, typically, that will hit you if you're in those tiles.
A secondary what?
So let's say they have something like the binding staff.
This
that
guy's got green.
Yeah, he's got a hexing rod. The hexing rod has incredible reach. That's that rod there. That's the green.
Oh.
Yeah, there's different types of rods. There's some really, really nasty ones.
So these are magic, so it's resistance that matters? Rat spirit, tiger spirit, ox
Yep.
spirit.
Yep.
Let's see. Miracle. If greater than one hit, survive lethal attack with 1 hit point remaining, based on luck stat.
So they'll randomly just survive. They have a 10% chance of just not dying randomly when you whack them.
Worrisome. Divine Retribution. He has no weapon equipped.
Yeah, but he's got that ability that you loathe.
Yeah, this is problems. This is a nasty area. Alright, let me consider. So resistance is king. Unfortunately, my tanks aren't resistant. However, Felicia has a resistance of 20. She might be my tank this time.
Isn't that funny how that works?
Yep, nobody's even close. Niles is my second, so... At least it's less likely they'll get 2 hits on her in one move.
Yep, so now everyone stacks up on the staircase again and then rush through it. It's, you know, when you think about it, though, in real life, that's what would happen. You know, if you were about to run into an ambush.
Not exactly.
You'd stack up in the
spiral staircase, the staircases themselves are what you defend. You've got the high ground. You stand on the staircase and fight people trying to come up through it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying as far as, like, rushing into rooms, that's exactly what you would do.
Oh, yeah, they come up to a door, they wait, they all burst through the door at once when they breach it.
And that's pretty much what your characters are doing.
Yeah. Alright, now hold on. Let me see for a second. So I'm coming out here?
Yes.
Maybe I don't need a tank. Maybe I need to burst through and try to murder them all in one move.
Hey man, you doing what? This is Hadriex Emblem today, not John X Emblem.
I think I need to do it that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave in about 3 minutes. I must go.
Alright, now this jerk can only attack everyone with that stupid stick of his?
Do you even know what the stick does?
No idea. I could do 9. It says reduces target's maximum HP by half. Yep, I don't want that hitting me.
It's a really, really potent debuff. It's for the entire battle.
Yeah, that's hella nasty. So I need him dead. Of course, all those guys are going to then attack. But I can't help that. That only works on adjacent. Yeah, both of his things specifically call adjacent foes.
Mm-hmm. Incidentally...
Why must you resort to violence? I really do despise savages.
You got it.
Crap, 1 XP.
Incidentally, there's no one watching right now, which I'm okay with, but I'm just pointing it out.
They will watch. They'll watch it archived. Yeah. It's okay. People come in, people go out.
Stream timing wasn't the best.
Well, this is actually late. Where I've been doing them. Well, in Europe, this is morning.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere it's different, so it's only night, like where we are. Alright, so I need to think. Okay. His resistance is surprisingly low. Let me consider. You don't want to be adjacent, but you do want to be adjacent. So that would give an extra arrow. That could actually kill him this attack.
It's pretty unlikely. Your accuracy chances weren't very good.
82 versus 72. Why does she become less accurate there?
Because he's more dodgy.
Nothing about him sounds like... Oh, because she's targeting the wrong person. That's what's going on. Okay, there we go. Alright, that makes sense now. Disrobing Gale? No. I gave you this fire for a reason. 83%. Oh, it doesn't attack twice, though.
Yep, because the other one was giving you a bonus to your speed. I forget what I think it's like 3 or 5 points or something like that higher that your speed has to be.
It's fine.
To be able to trigger two attacks.
This should get at least 1 hit. Okay. Now, I can move somebody here or...
Wizard battle.
But I don't want to be adjacent. 8. 62%.
Yeah, she hasn't gained any levels yet this game, incidentally.
Yeah, well... This is a 47% chance of a killing blow. I really wish she had somebody standing next to her to boost her accuracy. Flip a coin! Flip a coin.
Let's see here. Get him. Got him.
What was that about her not gaining a level? You have much strength. I loathe to do so, but I must retreat. No, we have much numbers. That's not the same thing as much strength.
Appearances can be deceiving.
It was a horrible. Well, she. Yeah, that was not a good level at all for her.
Alright, now, unfortunately, everyone who has no resistance gets to run in now.
Oh, yeah. Knights in
1,
particular
2, 3,
are,
4. Bad.
are particularly weak against.
Well, these people all have decent resistance. I can simply double up all of them right now.
Alright, well, I must run. Hadriex.
Yeah, her resistance is 4. If she steps into somebody and then that person goes down.
There's no such thing as an immortal character in this game. Alright, Hadriex. Well, I'll see you later. Good luck with the rest of the map.
Okay.
You've also, I would recommend, by the way, looking at the top room before you.
Take that out with you.
Yeah.
Take that with you.
Alright, folks. See you later.
Heading back to faraway lands.
We'll see if you have any comments tomorrow. Did I give Hadriex too much help? Was it just right? You decide.
Now, let's see. You know, your resistance is surprisingly okay, Arthur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've all got ranged weapons, so it's best I do it like this. Ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it. But it might work. Please, both of you hit. Whoops. Thank you, sidekick. Okay. I guess it's okay. Speed and strength are them. I'd like to double up some of these people, but our mobility is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you could get to Niles or the other one. Okay. Boof. That includes resistance. Good, good. So he'd move 2, and then, yes. Okay. Resistance boost. Oh, you have 23 resistance. Okay. You two only have 10 resistance. As tempting as it is to tear into them, I could kill another one, but since you've only got 4 resistance, it's better I don't. Well, whatever. Okay. Shit. You're the weakest link.
We can do this together.
Ah! Can't you ever dodge?
Pay attention.
Ah! And you missed. No good. You won't kill him. He'll have 2 hit points left. He had a really, really high chance of... Well, he had a... Actually, no, he didn't. Alright, let me see. Ah, psh. Okay. Alright. Well, Effie... Alright, Mozu, this is still your day. You should definitely be shooting. Shoot, you can't get the double shot, huh? Alright, let me see. Well, you're not gonna miss. Take out that guy with the rat spirit.
That went well.
Okay. Only an 83%? Well... I take your clothes off so hard that you die!
Overdid it. Again.
Disrobing to... Oh shit, overdid it again! Ah, okay.
You're not alone.
That's a really cool animation. The way it spins around in the air and then he summons this thing. That's a good level now. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. So the next room, if this was the wizard room, the next room is the club's room. Oh yeah. Quick draw. This unit deals +4 damage when initiating combat. Oh yeah. Okay. Actually, these two are going to be the ones who do the breach next. Yeah. Separate. Separate. Okay. Enfeeble. Okay. None of this nonsense clubs that can strike multiple ranges or anything, right? She does. But she isn't going anywhere. Okay, everybody else, they've got steel clubs. I'd like a Kanabo, please. Where do they get all the steel Kanabos? I do want to try having an Oni Savage. It's just a cool name for a class. Okay. Almost ready. Should be able to do most of the rest on our way to this staircase. This is a large room. Full of spikes? None of these move? Sun Festival restores a lot of HP to a nearby ally. I'd like to have one of those. Huh. They're all stationary. What's their game? Restores 10% HP each turn if there's an ally within 2 spaces. Allies within 2 spaces do +2 damage. Darting Blow increases the chase of follow-up attack. Allies within 2 spaces get +2 damage and -2 damage received. Protects from bonus damage against flyers. Why would these are mobility units? You're not supposed to gather them together like this. They're supposed to be mobile. You're making a defensive formation out of them? A hell of a defensive formation at that. So much healing. This might be tough to crack. Well, I have a super archer. I'm sure I'll be fine. Wait, who still has a turn? Oh, her. Okay. Okay, almost ready. I want you to be first through the breach. Not bad. Within 2 spaces. Okay, well, I can't quite move all the way into position, but that's okay. Your defense is solid. Your defense is, so-so. And then your defense is abysmal. Okay. Okay. Oh. I could back down through the stairs. They can do almost no damage to you, though. And their accuracy is crap. So, you know what? Sit. Okay, fine. What can you do about this, huh? I am Rinka, proud daughter of the Flame Tribe's chief. I'll not allow you to capture the Rainbow Sage. You're no match for us. Oh. That was unlikely. Oh no, you're going to reduce my resistances right before I run into a room full of wizards. Oh, wait. Well? Keep going. Ooh, good, 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 good. You're dead. Evil shall not prevail. Ha 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 ha. How do you keep missing? You had a 91% chance. That one's up to... Yep, because she's so badly damaged. Oh well. 80% chance. Get it. You two have spent a lot of time together. You should get some friendship levels for this. Why didn't you kill me? Perhaps we were wrong about Nor. No, it can't be. The way of peace must be Hadriex' path. Well, that sentence didn't make a lot of sense. I guess she's just gonna have to stomp them all at this rate. I guess we could go around, but that's a heck of a long way to walk. Right. Maybe I should get Arthur a chance to level. I could send another pair in. Ah, an opening. I didn't think I would get one. Oh, well, you're more likely to hit. No, you're not. You have a 100% chance of failing to hit me. Not on my watch. Okay, great. Now, Mozu Day continues with the 16 times 2. Holy crap, she could have killed it by herself. Did you change your outfit? Must be my imagination. You wouldn't change clothes in the middle of a battle. I'm confused. It's just me that's confused. Done.
Now we can breathe easy.
Now we can breathe easy. Huh. Okay. Wow, that'll kill him. That'll kill him dead. What if I did this instead? That would also kill him dead. Holy crap. Fine. He's in his underwear. What does that actually do, though? If anything. That's weird. No. Niles. Archers should stick together.
Did I get stronger?
Okay. Okay. So yeah, all my deaths happened like right off in the early part. Due to lack of understanding of some core basic mechanics. On the replay, I'll presumably not make quite so many dumb mistakes. Let's see, I think it's gonna be you two again because, except that, yeah, no, it's gonna be. Oh, they all got double attacks. Do we want a team? Yes. Okay. These two have range. This is the key. If I could kill this, then they would all be singly attacking. But to do that would be to expose my characters horribly. Attacking this one exposes them each to 2 hits. Brutal. So a pair of defensive stacks on the sides. And an offensive one in the middle. Okay. Okay, you'll be escorting the wounded. Then Mozu can fire from behind. Okay, let's see. Let's see, they're using blue. To see something. Ah, crap, I can't quite. It won't give me that kind of information until I get closer. All right. I think I know how I'm going to set this up. I think I see how this formation comes together. Okay. Still doesn't help. It's okay. Someone will give the numbers I want. Probably not you, though. Resistance? What do you offer? Not a bad pair up. Well... Okay. Niles I might need. Okay. You two are the wings. Or you four, as the case may be. We'll be using our second turn on an archer, if necessary. I might be able to punch through and push a second. There. Okay. Okay, sword is bad against him. Alright. I was afraid of that. Axes would be good then, huh? Alright. If I do this right... If I do this right, I can take out the middle without exposing anyone. But only if I pull this off right. Man. My main character was here. He could give just the force needed to pull this off. Alright. Wish I had another thing to make you a samurai with. Alright. Inch in closer. Man, this will be the moment for them to make a charge. Pick off this side. I could pick off this side and then knock out this middle. Or I could go for the exposed one here. Difficult. Risky. Be exposing myself to all kinds of counterattack. Heavy, nasty counterattack. Yeah, you're giving entirely too many buffs to them. It's gotta be you that I take down. I applaud you for making it this far, but your journey ends here. I won't let the Norians take this territory or the Rainbow Sage. You two really need to up your teamwork. Okay. Now... So I move in here, that's in the pincher. That should be you, shouldn't it? I could give them another turn. Right. Insta-death to the thing that most needs to die. Just death. Alright, I think you've officially become a Gyarados. There's a muscle tone on those arms. You'd hit for 0? Wow, even Mozu can only do a 7? Can counterattack for fatal 100%. Now we're back down to that 0. Okay. Still no good, even with that. Do it.
Let's do this. I've had better.
Okay. Despite all your buffs,
That went well.
let's see, that could work. This'll probably do it. Oh wait, I should kill the thing in the back first. Right, kill the boss and it's over. I could have picked off that one in the back with a stick. Forgive me, Hoshido. I just wasn't strong enough.
Yes.
I suppose this shall suffice for now. Arthur and Effie. Yeah, I'd say they were the champs on that one. We won. It's over, Hoshidans. Retreat while you still can. Behold, the strongest character in my party. You should be terrified that she didn't participate. I'd hate to destroy such brave soldiers. but I will if I must. We're out of options here! Everyone retreat now! Leave the dead behind, at least for now. There's no time to lose. That won't be necessary. We've suffered no casualties, not one. Many of our soldiers are injured, but they'll recover, and they can still walk. Yeah, actually, strategically, you don't need to kill your opponents. If you injure them so they're not on the battlefield ever again, that's generally enough. A lot of warfare is actually just about causing terrible injuries. It's the infection that causes a lot of the death, actually. But more modern warfare, things have changed. When you no longer have to swing around an axe with sheer physical might to be dangerous. So... many of us... What? How's that possible? I don't understand. Hadriex, what is the meaning of this? Was this your doing? Don't talk to me. I was unconscious the whole fight.
Yeah.
Why are you hesitating? Go!
True.
Fine, I'll retreat for now, before that devil you call a sister stabs us in the back. Goodbye, brother.
Oh, goodness.
Aww. My little Hadriex, you really are too kind for your own good, telling us not to kill any Hoshidans before we entered the building. You certainly made things difficult on us, but it was a fun challenge at least. We took out 31 with a losses of 2. That's pretty ridiculous, actually. Are you certain we shouldn't chase after them? It's not too late to kill them all. No. Just no. That's good enough. Alright, let's find what's left of the Rainbow Sage. Is it true, Hadriex? Do you really mean to bring peace to this world? Kaze, what are you still doing here? Why don't you retreat with Anoka and the others? I asked my question first. You said your path is one of peace, and that you seek to end the war. Is that true? If so, why did you choose to return to Nor? Yeah, totally true. First I returned because I couldn't bring myself to betray my Norian siblings. But I soon realized that being a Norian prince granted me certain opportunities. As a Norin, I can change things from the inside, stop the death and destruction. Without me, the Norian army would continue slaughtering the Hoshidan. And the Hoshidans would keep retaliating, a never-ending cycle of hate and death. Since I chose the side of Nor, it's my responsibility to end that cycle.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, but if your intention is to take me to Hoshido, you're out of luck. I won't let anything come between me and my goal of bringing peace to the world.
Huh?
The only true peace is under my heel. I see. I have only to look in your eyes to witness how determined you are. Yours is an admirable goal, Mim Lord. As such, I will request permission to join your ranks.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me my brashness. I should not have judged you so quickly. I'm a turncoat ninja. Let me join your team. When I left Hoshido, I thought you had betrayed us. Like the others, I was certain you meant to destroy Hoshido. I see now that I was horribly mistaken. Your reason with siding with Nor aren't just sound. They're actually quite pure. You have inspired me to hope for a peace I long ago dismissed. Please allow me to lend my strength to your noble cause. Thank you for your kind words, Kaze. I'd be happy to have you, but you know the others will call you a traitor, right? Can you live with that? Words cannot harm me, so long as I act with honor. I do not regret my decision. Okay, you're one of us now. Welcome.
Of course.
Thank you. I shall serve you to the best of my ability. Alright, so where'd you leave the Rainbow Sage?
Let's see.
Of course, I'll let you show your way to his quarters. Whoops. When you let them all live, they smuggled him out, disguised as one of their troops. Pardon me, but are you the Rainbow Sage? Indeed. You fought a trying battle to get here, young warrior with a heavy heart. I did. I heard you have the power to make me stronger than I am. Oh, please, wise sage, would you consider blessing me with your strength? you're a funny little dragon, aren't you? You have already gone through my trial, and so have already received my power. Does not your body feel lighter and stronger than when you first arrived? I was unconscious the entire time. I was so distracted. You're right, I suppose it does. All who seek to find me must struggle through various trials to do so. It is amid that struggle that I witness and unlock their true power and potential. You did well, Hero of Darkness. Hero of Darkness? Should I be worried that the sage is calling me that? Nah, I'll take it as a compliment. It has darkness in it. I shouldn't fret too much about being called a hero. I can't wait to show Xander my new power. There's one thing we must discuss. You have in your possession the legendary Yato blade, do you not? How? He knew you were a dragon, and you're worried that you're carrying this obvious sword around with you? And how did you know my name? You called Xander your brother. That should have been your first clue. Oh, so humorous. I know all there is to know. I know all that you have done and all that you still to do. But I won't spoil the ending. That's for you to discover. However, the fates will allow me to divulge one tidbit to set you on your path. As wielder of the divine blade, it is you who must solve the mystery of the Seal of Flames. The seal is the key to bringing an end to the hatred and war that soil these lands. Seal of Flames. You're saying I should burn all the Hoshidans and then there'll be no more war? Sound logic. Solve the mystery, and you will bring peace to the world at long last. So it shall pass. I see he's very carefully cultivating a reputation of honor and mercy and making sure his enemies survive to run back and talk about how great he is. It's even starting to recruit them to his side. A master of propaganda he might be. Where do I start? Your Yato is the key. It is your first clue. Unfortunately, it seems the Norian hero who would aid you is not present. That will change in the not-too-distant future. When the time comes, this will help lead the way. Lift up your blade. Kai.
I who forged the sacred blade.
Oh, you made that? I thought it was really old. How old are you? By the way, you're not really dressed in rainbows. You're actually wearing kind of drab colors. I who committed the great sin. I who wove the divine colors. I call on you now, Seal of Flames. Is it related to dragons? I bet it's related to dragons. Oh!
I see.
Nothing yet. I merely awaken the seed that was already sown. When you enlist the help of another hero of Nor, your blade will evolve. Everybody, you're all from Nor. None of you qualify as heroes. The Rainbow Sage has spoken. Just thought you all should know. A blade fierce enough to guide us through the night. The Grim Yato. Grim Yato. Once I've unlocked it, will I be able to find the seal? The Grim Yato is a part of the Seal of Flames, though it is not its final form. Perhaps one day you will meet your fate head-on and unlock the seal's power. Perhaps. That is all I can say. Your path is an arduous one, but I believe in you. You'd better get going, young hero. The king is awaiting your return.
All right.
What a success! We secured the territory and even found the Rainbow Sage. Let's hurry back to the castle and tell Father we completed his mission. Oh, not so fast, Lord Hadriex. Yago, what are you doing here? I am still at the castle, foolish prince. What you see is merely an illusion. King Garen had tasked me with informing you of his latest command. I don't trust you, and the sage told me to go back to the king, so I don't believe you're really issuing an order from him. Another command already?
Yes.
Yes. King Garen doesn't wish for our enemies to obtain the Rainbow Sage's strength, so it is now your illustrious privilege to carry out his will by killing the sage. But he powers up people on our team. Why don't we just bring him back? That's a stupid and wasteful move. Doesn't make a lick of sense. The Rainbow Sage is a force of good. Is he? Oh, okay. I will not repay his kindness with death. And the Hoshidan Prince Ryoma has already received his power. It's too late to prevent it. To kill the sage now would not only be cruel, but pointless. I'm afraid an order is an order. I think I don't have any evidence that he actually came from King Garen, so I see no reason to believe him. You know well by now to disobey a direct order from the king is treason. Not even your meddling siblings could save you if you disobeyed once more. If you value your life, I would rethink your refusal. This is twice we've mixed up the word dastard with bastard. Get it straight. You bastard! I won't do it. I refuse. Oh, worry not. All things must pass. What the?
It can't be.
Sage, you heard all that? You never cease to amuse. As I said, I know all there is to know. I'm grateful that you chose to protect me, even at the risk of your own life. But now it is my turn to protect you. My time has finally come. I am ready. That's a stupid plan. If you saw all this coming, you should have gone someplace else and just let him have this power. You should have absconded off the side with a rope or something. What do you say? You can't me? I am older than you can fathom. My time to the past to the next world is long overdue. When higher beings like myself stay in this realm too long, we eventually go insane. Are you sure you're not insane already? My power is too great to allow that, as I might even destroy this world I so love. I've known for some time now I must die soon, but not until I give you my strength. Now that my work is done, so too is my time here. You sure about that? Yes. Never forget that life is the most precious gift of all, which is why I'm throwing mine away. And whether your path is bathed in light or in the gentle veil of darkness, allow yourself to be happy. This is such a lovely world. Don't take it for granted. Do this, and your soul shall give hope to the future. Do this, and it will shine brightly with all the colors of the...
Why?
Oh. Wow. Couldn't even finish your sentence. What are you freaking out about? You and your loopholes. Well, I suppose dead is dead. You technically fulfilled Garen's order, you sneaky little rat. No! Come on, do the long Darth Vader no. Don't make little sniffly, sobby noises. Do it right. I chose this path to bring peace to the world, to stop senseless death, yet old age still claims people. I see my true goal now. I must slay the Reaper and end aging once and for all. Or maybe just let all people become really, 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 really old but not able to die. Either way! Yeah, shut up. Okay. And that is where we end for this week. I'm not 100% sure. I may or may not try to, well, we'll see. For now, we're probably going to have the next one be on next Monday. Same bat time, same bat channel. I may or may not alter the schedule, though, at some point for Fire Emblem. A defender of justice needs just the right accessory, hey? I promise I will not drop it. You need a princess bow. Or just a mage's circlet. Oops.
Oh,
A present! I promise to treasure it always. You're welcome.
Well,
Mior is just darling. I bet my trainers will be delighted when they see. Did you seriously go mining? River and all? Underground? Digging? That's the most fantastical thing about this fantasy world. Arthur's axe? Arthur? Why did he have your axe? You left it someplace stupid, didn't you? Defense +2. 10. But the steel axe is better. Sort of. I mean, it does have its advantages. If I had somebody else wielding axes, I would give it to them. Yes, you. Oh, you're not able to use it. Pooh. Not this raider axe. I'm gonna mess around with my equipment later. Let's just, let's see.
let's see.
Accessories, accessories. Everyone wishes to accessorize. Let me see. That's... No, wrong place. Crap.
here goes nothing.
No. You're not cooking for us. Where is my accessory store? Oh, there it is. I see it. Having changed my castle, I have to figure the whole new layout out. They moved my buildings about. Okay. I guess I can afford another mage's circlet.
Thank you.
Okay. I've blocked that bridge. That's dumb. Okay. Well, I guess I can't give it to him now. Pooh. Anyway. Ooh, buildings. I should do that. Ein Harrier shop. Buy units from other worlds. +2. Oh, I want it all. Okay, that was important though. Okay, so until next time and every time, when we will be dealing with Chapter 12, Bitter Intrigue. Oh, I want to check out one last thing. No, I thought for sure I supposedly gained some kind of Rainbow Prince's power. But these are the 3 abilities I already had. Don't you hate when games supposedly give you powers, but they don't actually give you powers? Not cool, game. Anyway, as I was saying, till next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.